What is up, math class? It's Mr. Ohashi here with day 31 of your online video lessons. Today we're going to continue to use the Pythagorean Theorem and the distance formula to solve some problems. Alright, the problems are going to be a problem set on pearsonrealize.com, and there's going to be a mixture of stuff, finishing with a couple of pretty hard problems. But I'm going to show you how to do those hard problems in a second. You're not going to be taking notes today. All you have to do is follow along with my example. Alright, so you ready to follow along? Okay, let's go! Okay, so here's an example of the type of problem you're going to see on today's assignment. Actually, there's two problems like this one. But it says, point S and point T are 13 units apart. Point S has coordinates 8, 3. The x-coordinate of point T is -4. What are the two possible coordinates of point T? So notice a couple things. We know how far apart the points are, 13. We know one of the coordinates, but we don't know the other coordinate, point T. And also notice there's two different answers. So we're going to be having to pay attention for that. So let's start by plotting point S. Point S is -8, 3, so it's over 8 up 3 right here. Now, point T, we do not know where it is. However, we know the x-coordinate of point T is -4. So it's back 4 and either up or down somewhere. So it's a point somewhere along this line right here. Now, we don't know exactly where on this line this other point is. Maybe it's up here. Maybe it's down here. We don't really know. But we do know it's 13 units away from S. Now, wouldn't it be really nice if it was actually right here, lined up with S? Wouldn't that be convenient? Unfortunately, the distance from here to here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's only 12 units. So it's not along this, it's not going to be right here. It's not going to be lined up with S. But since it's longer than that, it's probably going to have to be above it or below it, because then the distance from that point to S will be diagonal, and that'll make it longer than 12. So let's say point T is up here, because I don't really know where it is, but I know the coordinates are -4 something. All right, so don't really pay attention to how high up it is, because we don't really know that yet. But the one thing we do know is that this distance from T to S is 13 units. Okay? So there's one of my answers. But remember, there's two possible answers. So if one possible answer for T is above the line, that means the other possible answer for T has to be a point below the line. So let's say it's somewhere down here, -4 comma something. All right, but wherever that is, that distance from T to S, remember, is 13 units away. Okay, so there's two possible answers that we're going to have to find. For simplicity's sake, let's just focus on one of them for now. So let's focus on this one. Okay? Now, the one thing we don't know about point T is how high up it is. We don't know that. But we can figure that out, because if you look very carefully here, there's a right triangle. So fill that in. Here's my right angle. And if we want to know how high up T is, we can find this distance here using the Pythagorean theorem, and we can figure out how high up T is. So let's do the Pythagorean theorem here. A squared plus 12 squared equals 13 squared. Square the numbers. Now I'm going to subtract 144 from both sides. All right, a squared equals 25. Square root both sides. And the square root of a squared is just a. Square root of 25 is 5. Hey, so this length here is really 5. Hey, that's convenient. So that tells you point T is 5 steps above this line right here. And this line is already 3 high. If our point is 5 steps above 3, that would make it 8 high total. So the coordinates for T should be -4, 8. So let's get rid of that and replace it with -4, 8. So that should be where point T is. And notice, I actually guessed and I wasn't that far off. Let's adjust this a little bit. So -4, 8 should actually be right here. All right, that is the actual coordinate where T should be, because now it is exactly 13 units away from S. Now remember though, there are two possible answers. So if one answer is 5 steps above this line, the other answer is going to be 5 steps below this line. All right? Now remember, that line is already 3 high. So if we go 5 steps below it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now we're at -2. So our coordinate would be -4, -2. And again, that distance is 13 units away from S. So now we found the two coordinates, -4, 8 and -4, -2. And those are your two answers. Now, today on Pearson, realize when you give your answer on the computer, it doesn't want you to write "and" between it. It actually wants you to write the two coordinates with a comma between them. So it'll look like this when you type it into the computer today. All right? But that's what we're doing. And notice, I sketched myself a little diagram and a picture and labeled things. It really helps you visualize what's going on. Because imagine trying to figure this out without me drawing this picture. It would have been really hard, right? So today's assignment is a problem set on Pearson Realize. Don't forget there's a help button in the upper right-hand corner. So if you get stuck, it'll offer you some help. And I will tell you, out of all the problems on the problem set, only 2 of them are this hard. Most of them are kind of review of the stuff we've done this week, except just a little bit trickier. All right. If you get stuck, you can always email me or message me for help. With that being said, good luck on today's assignment, and I will see you next time.